What's happening, guys? Coach Chris back with another quick and easy how to keep it clean in the kitchen. I'm Coach Chris. I'm going to be touching on a really cool recipe that I think you guys are going to enjoy. You're probably wondering, what was I dancing with? Bones. I'm dancing with bones today because today I'm going to show you how to make bone broth. All right? I'm sure you've been hearing a lot about bone broth lately, so I'm going to show you a few tips on how to make this super simple recipe at home. Super cheap, very easy, set it and forget it, all right? Hang around until the end. We've got some really cool announcements to make, and I also want to tell you guys about some really cool meditation spots here in the Bay Area that you're going to want to check out, so hang tight. All right, so let's dive right in. Bone broth. Just a couple of nutritional value points on bone broth. Bone broth is really good for bone health. It's outstanding for gut health. Patches up those holes, so leaky gut. It's really good for that. It's outstanding if you're trying to keep the skin nice and smooth and tight. I'm actually 100 years old. I drink bone broth about 5 times a day, so that's why you look 30-ish. Just kidding. I'm not 100 years old. But bone broth is really good for collagen and helping your skin stay nice and healthy. It's also really good just for overall immunity. It's good for your immune system. And it's also been shown to also help you sleep better at night. So a lot of people like to drink their bone broth in the morning. So I'm going to show you guys a really good way to prep. A lot of the recipes that I touch on, they're always about just kind of setting yourself up for success for the week, for the day, whatever. And just prepping this stuff out, cooling it, cutting it, cleaning it, whatever it is, storing it, and that way you're ready to eat clean and eat healthy throughout the day, throughout the rest of the week. So, let's jump right in here. So today I've got about half a pound of beef bones. You can do chicken backs, you can do beef bones, lamb bones, but I went ahead and went with local pasture-raised beef bones. Now with beef bones, we're going to have a lot of marrow. These are pretty big femur or leg bones, like the top half of the leg. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So if you look close, here's part of the leg bone here, and we've got a lot of marrow to work with. So that's the majority of your nutrients and all of the goodness, the marrow, like all the goods of the bone right there. That's what you want. You want a good surface area there. When you deal with things like chicken backs and like whole bodies, like whole chickens, tend to have a little bit more collagen, depending on how the chicken was raised, of course, how the animal was raised. But if you want a little more collagen, go whole body, chicken backs, things like that. If you're just looking for just a quick bone broth, again, you still want that effect, the same value. You can still go ahead and knock out, get the same effect with these leg bones. So, guys, I'm gonna jump right in here. I'm going to change the angle of the camera. All right, so traditionally, what we have is bone broth is very similar, if not the exact same, as your stock, right? So I'm sure you've heard me talk about stock before. The only difference is we're not going to roast off these bones, so it's going to be almost like a blonde or light stock because we're not roasting these. With the stock, you're generally going to roast off your bones for a while. Roast them off, and then they go into your stock pot, and you cook them on stovetop. That's like your traditional stock, right? With your stock, you've got what's called your mirepoix, and your holy trinity, if you will, is pretty much 1 part onion, 2 parts onion, it's 1 part onion. Yeah, I had it right the first time. 2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, 1 part celery. I'm not going to do celery today. With my stocks, it tends to be a little bit more on the bitter side when I use celery, so I'm not going to do celery. I'm just going to do all carrots. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I'm also adding garlic. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the garlic. So we're going to start out everything cold. Cold water, cold bones, everything cold. And I'm doing a crock pot today. Again, set it and forget it, right? So I'm going to put my bones in, and you pretty much want your bones to cover the bottom of your stock pot or crock pot or Instapot for my Instapot users out there. All right, so bones are in. We're just going to do a smash on my cloves of garlic. Just a nice smash just to release those oils and make sure that they get in with your broth. That's it. Real quick smash there. Real chop on the carrots. Now guys, we're going to strain this when we're done, so uniformity, pretty cuts isn't necessary here. Boom. Same thing with the onion. So I'm actually going to take off and just kind of cube these up. Toss that in. Go ahead and quarter these. So some people like to cook their stocks with the skin of the onion still on, again, because you're straining it anyway, but I'm not a big fan of that just because you don't necessarily know, where the skin's been. So I'm going to take my skin off. Carrots as well. So as you can see, when you quarter them, makes it a little bit easier to pull that skin off. Boom. We'll take off the tips here. Throw those in. Actually, I'm going to quarter these one more time. Boom. That's it. Almost forgot. A little bit of citrus. Now you can do lemon, lime if you wanted to, especially if you want to use that bone broth or stock for like a pozole. But since we're talking bone broth, I'm going to go ahead and go lemon, or you can do vinegar, but I'm going to stick with the lemon. For about a gallon of bone broth, I'm going to go about 2 tablespoons of lemon. Got my cold water here. I'm going to pour that in. And I'm going to season, make sure you guys can see this. I'm going to season my stock or my bone broth once it's finished. Because if you season beforehand, there's no turning back, right? So now I've got wiggle room. Now this is going to go for about 10 hours. 10 hours. All right? You're going to want to set your stovetop or your oven down to up to high. So bring it to a boil and down to a simmer. And that's it. That is it, guys. So what I'm going to do is once this is finished, mañana I'm going to post and probably do another quick video and show you how to strain it, how to store it, what to look for, things like that, all right? So some of these surprises, some of the announcements I wanted to make in the beginning that I told you about, I'm running a few really, really awesome and exciting challenges here in the Bay Area if you're here. Also for my online personal training, I'm doing a 12-week challenge for my semi-private group training here in the Bay Area. I'm in Burlingame. So I'm going to put up the details for that in the comment section. Also for my online training, I'm running a 2-week trial period for you to try out. All right, I want you guys to, I found that a lot of people haven't really had the opportunity or the chance to try online training. So this is going to be a really, really good opportunity for you to try something new, get an organized workout and nutrition program that is built for you, and it's going to allow you to train in the gym, at home by yourself, outside. You've got options, or you can create your own workout depending on what it is that you have time for. It's all about making time. None of us have time. We have to make that time. And this program is going to help you figure things out like that, all right? Also, if you're here in the Bay Area, hands down, my absolute favorite place to go to clear the mind, clear the plate, meditate, bring myself back down to earth, just kind of balance everything back out again. It's called Insight Float in San Carlos. I'm also going to add that into the comment section. I'm going to add a promo code that you can use when you sign up, and you will get a huge discount off of your first float. On me. All right, guys, have an outstanding day today. That was super, super simple today. I know it was a quick one, but I also know that bone broth is pretty popular right now, so I want to give you a chance to check that out. Feel free. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to post this up on the YouTube channel as well, and you'll be able to find all of my other awesome, quick and easy, keeping it clean videos as well. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, be well, and be kind.